And welcome everyone. Welcome to Let's Play Primordia. I'm your host nertom, and we're Horatio, but I can't look at him, and Crispin, our little robot friend. Point and click adventure game. It's been a while. Chair.
There's no time for that.
Well, we should go and check.
The blast came from engineering, not the deck.
Well, it's gonna go that way. We should go to engineering and see what's going on. Goodbye, elevator. Inventory.
There's no time for that.
Okay. To the hatch. Boing. I don't see anything here. Looks fine to me.
Boss?
That looks bad. Hello, dude.
Crispin, get behind me. Who are you and what do you want? Power.
Don't we all want power?
I think he wants the power core, boss.
Stop right there. This ship belongs to me.
Forfeit. Enemy. Plunder.
I don't think he's too keen on private property.
Get away from the power core.
Forfeit.
Ooh, laser hole. No, he's still in the power core. Grasp.
Boss? Boss? Horatio? Come on, Horatio, wake up!
Oh.
We're alive.
Whew, you're okay.
What happened?
Is there a laser hole?
Well, Big Ugly threw you out of the ship, and then he said plunder, again, and then he left with our power core.
Basad.
Yep,
How much charge have you got?
10%. You?
I'll be fine. We just need to get the emergency generator up and running.
Or we could just go to Metropole, city of glass and light. Free energy for one and all.
Nothing's
Don't
free.
believe everything you hear. Metropole is trouble. But if you want to go, you've got free will and a maglev unit.
With that guilt subroutine you put in me, I wouldn't even make it halfway.
Actually, with a 10% charge, you wouldn't even get that far. So I suggest we get the generator working.
You and your projects.
I like
Man
projects.
built us to build, Crispin. Now, come on.
Man built us to build. Crispin. Let's talk to Crispin.
You know, boss, if you're ever wondering what I would do, feel free to just ask.
I'll keep that in mind.
I like Crispin. So yes, Primordia. We have just been robbed by a robot who shot at us with a laser, and we seem to be okay. There's a data pouch on the
I
ground.
must have dropped the data pouch when I was thrown out of the unique.
Cool. Hooray.
Sod, its memory got wiped. Easy enough to add the good old junk pile's coordinates back in, though.
Junk pile. Map for where we can go. Hooray, more options in our inventory. Speaking of inventory, let's look at our data. Oh, here we go.
The data pouch is registered to me.
Cool. And other options. We got map, which the unique with 2 eyes, because why not? And the junk pile, which we don't really care about right now.
The data...
Okay, I thought we could do more.
The data...
No, we can't. Close that. Okay, Crispin. Let's talk to Crispin. Actually, let's use Crispin. Use Crispin on Crispin.
I can't use myself until you give me hands.
Gross.
Crispin Horatio built. Version 1. There'll be version 2 once I put some arms on him. He's my best and only friend.
Hooray, Crispin. I like Crispin.
Maybe you should check out the emergency generator and see if you can get it running.
Good idea, Crispin. If you get lost or you have problems, you can always talk to
Hop
Crispin.
on, boss. I'll fly us to the moon.
Very funny.
Fly me to the moon.
I can't move this without some kind of crane, which I certainly don't have time to build now.
Sure you do.
It's one of the Unique's turbines.
The big engine that couldn't.
Let's look around
Nothing
a
worth
bit.
salvaging. A broken robot I dragged out of the junk pile. I salvaged the sarcasm coprocessor from it for Crispin.
Yeah, it works great.
Yeah.
Is that a gumball machine?
No, it's a robot's head.
I wanted a gumball.
You're a robot.
I
You can't
wanted
shoot.
a gumball. I wanted a gumball.
I wanted a gumball. All right.
I can't pick that up.
Now, I'm not a fancy engineer like you, boss, but it seems like the Unique isn't gonna fly without its tail on.
It's a bird. All right. So let's.
I can't pick that up.
No, I want to go around. Do I go this way? I think I do. All right. Next screen. Good stuff. We got a conduit.
It's a segment of Gordium electrical conduit.
Why do we need that? Oops.
It leads up to the Unique's main hatch.
If only you could have told that to Big Ugly before he decided to cut his way in.
Yeah, another thing we have to fix apparently. Hose.
Blasted leaking gasket.
Is it blasted or leaking?
Maybe it's both.
Some very sticky grease. A sturdy cable.
We're gonna look at the stuff. Why not? Unique.
It's the Unique's tag. Without it, I'd have never known the ship's name.
Apparently, building a giant airship doesn't require proper spelling.
Apparently not. It's the Unique.
Yeah, we already know that. Okay, conduit. Pick it up. It's a point-and-click adventure game. We're gonna collect everything we can that's not tied down.
I've tried patching this a dozen different ways without success.
So try another way.
There's supposed to be a power-bearing conduit between this socket and the ship, but I never got around to putting one together.
Now
not?
who's the procrastinator?
There we go.
Crispin, when I told you to find a new spark plug, did you just shove my conductive putty into the old one?
Maybe.
No wonder the generator isn't working.
That and the socket's missing.
It's the generator's ignition switch.
Well, let's turn this baby on.
It's not going to do anything until the generator's fixed.
Oh, it's broken, obviously. Alright, cables are cool. Hooray, free stuff. Okay, let's, what else? I thought there was something else. Nope, let's go up the ladder. Let's see what we got around this place. Ooh, a lantern.
There's no way I can reach that. What was I thinking, leaving all my lanterns up there?
Yeah, why did you leave your lanterns up there?
What was I thinking?
Okay,
It's a segment of Gordium electrical conduit.
sweet. Let's grab some free stuff. Here's a
It's
hatch.
pitch black in there. The hatch is unresponsive.
Probably because of power. The one thing you can do with Crispin.
Good old
Yeah.
Crispin.
Boss, maybe we should try to get back inside the Unique and make sure everything's okay?
I'm pretty sure it's not. One thing you can do with Crispin is use them. We're gonna use them to get this
Could you
lantern.
grab that lantern?
Sure thing, boss.
By grab, I meant
You know,
push.
I always wanted to be able to fly. That's why I built you with a maglev unit.
Not so that you could store tools on hard-to-reach ledges.
Well, that too.
Ooh, now look at the moth. Yep. So let's go inside. We get to walk around though. There we go.
An
Chair.
old captain's chair. I moved it here from navigation.
Why does it have a weird captain's chair like that?
This is no time for sitting around.
It's perfect time for sitting around. Let's get over here. Alright, the moon!
Only a little sliver left before the moon wanes entirely.
Well, I'm glad we're not the only ones running out of power.
The moon does run
Same
on power.
old moon.
Or is it?
A large observational telescope.
Why on a ship?
Without power from the ship, the telescope won't work.
Bad timing with those repairs, huh, boss?
Very so.
It's pitch black in there.
Go down.
It's too dark to see the ladder rungs.
Well, fortunately, we got a lantern. Which means we can see. Kind of.
I can't pick that up.
Don't look at it.
That piece of sheet metal really ties the room together, boss.
I thought it was what looked like kind of a carpet to me. The gospel.
So that's where you keep it.
Why were you looking for my plasma torch?
No reason.
There was a plasma torch there?
This is no time for a nap.
I wanted to
still
look
don't
at it.
see why I don't get a bed.
Because you have a flat bottom to rest on.
Boss, were you checking out my bottom?
Oh, Crispin.
This is no time for a nap.
Yeah, we already saw that.
The control pad for the deck access ladder.
It's not gonna work. I don't think. Oh, it does, even though there's no
I think there's
power.
still some power in the circuit.
Boss, shouldn't you have thought of that before coming down here? We could have been stuck.
I could have just ridden you back to the deck.
Really?
No. Routing that much power to your maglev unit would cause it to explode.
Yeah, right.
Sorry. I couldn't find a working fuse to solve the problem.
I'm a floating bomb.
Nice.
I'm a floating bomb. Sweet.
Oh, Crispin. I didn't actually mean to go up, game.
It's
I actually want to go back down because I want the gospel.
It's the gospel of man.
The gospel of man.
Going to pray for a miracle, boss?
We are man's miracle, Crispin. Let's hope that's enough.
Religion! We'll have to read that later.
Bedtime reading. I don't need to bring these with me.
After all, boss, life is stranger than fiction.
Okay, let's go in here.
The controls for this hatch are unresponsive.
So,
control-
no going in. Alright. Thanks, Crispin. Thanks for flying all the way around. I don't think... Clouds.
Strange clouds, huh, boss? Strange.
Not really, but okay. The clouds of change! Alright, so we're kind of stuck. We really can't get the power generator working. Because we don't have a spark plug, and we don't have a conduit thing. I don't think there's any around here. Alright. So, next thing we do is we go to our map, and we're going to go to the junkyard. Here we are. Let's talk to Crispin.
Hey, boss, what about trying to open that lockbox I found earlier today? Maybe someone buried treasure in it.
Treasure!
Why do you keep asking me to figure things out? I'm just a sidekick, boss.
But you're funny.
You know, boss, I spend hours looking through junk. Maybe you could spend a little more time in the junk pile yourself? How about, rather than bothering me, you figure out how to fix the emergency generator?
How about I keep bugging you?
So, what exactly do we need to fix the generator?
Some conduit and a new spark plug.
Well, we have some conduit.
Boss, sometimes a builder just has to let his creation figure things out for himself.
I'm your builder, Crispin.
I know. That's what makes this particularly sad.
Okay,
I wonder if there's anything in that big tube at the edge of the junk pile.
now we're getting too many hints.
It's
Junk.
just scrap.
Boss, just think of all the brothers and sisters you could make for me from all that junk.
One of you is more than enough.
But he's your best friend. Wouldn't you want more best friends?
If that red light went off, I bet the train would start going.
Crispin, sometimes I think you're trying to get me to waste time.
Who, me?
There's nothing worth bothering with.
Alright, we got
Looks like an old P2. Or is it a P3?
PlayStation 2 or 3.
I
I
picked
want that.
it clean years ago. Still red.
Well, if you picked it clean, would you
There's
know,
nothing
wouldn't be
worth
there.
bothering with.
How do you think a train wound up out here, boss?
Maybe
Broke.
they brought it here by boat.
Very funny.
Better just to leave it alone.
I don't know, this door looks
It's
interesting.
closed.
Can we open it?
It's locked tight.
Well, I see some conduits.
It's 3 pieces of Gordium conduit.
I only see 2, but I'll take them. Oh, whatever.
Unfortunately, one of them is completely corroded and worthless.
So it's 2 pieces. We got the box.
Looks like some kind of lockbox. It's locked tight.
Well, I guess we're not opening it right now.
There's a piece of Gordium conduit way back there. I can't reach the conduit.
Well, when all else fails, get Crispin.
Crispin, can you go in there and get that piece of conduit?
I suppose.
Whee!
That would have been a lot easier with hands, boss.
Man, how do you move stuff with no body?
Endless junk. It's just scrap. Endless junk. Endless...
Alright, so we got... if there's anything else around here? No. So we got some stuff.
Endless... Looks like an old...
Alright, what do we got? Actually, let's ask Crispin.
Now you just have to put those conduits together, huh, boss?
Yeah, except for the spark plug part. You know, we kind of need that, so... Alright, so we have the conduit. Oop, inventory. So some cable, a broken your data patch. What if we use the plasma torch on the conduit?
Time for a little welding.
Just kneel right down and weld right there.
Wow, that was easier than I thought it would be.
That's because I broke them.
So, what exactly do we...
Okay, we already did that. Alright. Whoa, what is that? Fused conduits. Okay, how about the cable?
It's a data cable, not a power cable.
Oh.
Let's cut a little cable off.
Oh, okay, that works.
Futile.
Alright, let's... Not sure what to do. Not a second. Okay, so let's go to the machine. Let's put the nope, I want the conduit. That doesn't look anything like what we had.
The generator is missing a spark plug.
Okay,
At least the putty is still good.
took the putty. Alright,
A small lump of electrically conductive putty.
if I do this. Putty and short cable?
There's no reason to cut.
Okay, let's...
Futile.
What if I do this?
I doubt that will happen.
Alright. We need a spark plug.
47, boss. The answer is 47.
Agent
Don't you mean
47?
42?
Maybe.
Oh, I get it. The answer to everything. Yeah, that's funny. Help me out, Crispin.
Hey, boss, what about trying to open that lockbox?
Oh, yeah, the welder. That makes sense. Alright, let's weld this thing open. Or plasma torch it open. Burn it open!
Let's see if this works.
We're making good progress.
Is that a spark plug, boss? Who locks up a spark plug?
In this economy?
Actually, I think that box was some kind of machine.
You killed it!
Recycled it.
Murderer!
I guess it was actually some kind of machine. I'm pretty sure it was already dead, though. I guess it was actually
Pretty sure?
just a run-of-the-mill spark plug.
No, I'm actually gonna look at it. Not what I wanted. There's a bug flying around me. Map. We have a spark plug. We might as well plug it in to the generator. Spark plug. Bloop. There we go. Switch this baby on. Hooray! We have power again. Emergency power, but power.
Whew! I thought we were in trouble when Big Ugly stole our core. But just like that, problem solved.
Not really.
Problem is not solved.
Well, I agree. The noise leaves something to be desired.
This is an emergency generator, Crispin.
Well, it was an emergency, boss.
It only runs for a few days, if that.
Oh. Well, do we have another one?
No. Which means it still is an emergency.
Well, in that case, first dibs on the recharge station.
Now the recharge station. Which I don't believe we get to... There we go.
So, what's the plan, boss?
Break
We need
everything.
to recover our power core.
Or we could just take the train to Metropole and live in luxury.
First of all, there is no train to Metropole. And second, even with full charges, we can't just walk there. But more importantly, I hate that city. It's
Why?
in my core logic. I don't know why, but I can't change it.
Okay, okay.
Wow.
In that case, can't you just make us a new power core?
Yes, but I need some kind of strong energy source for that.
And you just make one of those too?
No.
I'm just asking.
No, but somewhere around here are the plans for an energy sensor.
That's awfully convenient.
I designed it a long time ago, before I made you. I even found a sodium iodide crystal to use in the sensor, though man alone knows where it's buried now.
Weary wanderers, come, join us in Metropole.
Oh, what's that?
Of glass and light. Our energy is shared with all robots. Here is haven.
I've never been able to figure it out.
Hey, boss, what do all these buttons and switches do?
I think there's some sort of defense mechanisms, but I can't figure them out.
Equal in Metropole, equal parts of the greater whole.
Oh, I hear something.
Join us, and together
Radio, if I remember correctly.
Primordia.
It's the Unique's recharging station. We're fine on energy. For now.
For now.
A collection of product manuals, how-to guides, and technical treatises.
Do you think the
Tweetises.
sensor design might be in here?
No, these are all books I scavenged.
Where do you scavenge books?
I don't need any of these right now.
Let's hope it stays that way.
How about this?
Crispin, why is your diary still scattered all over the floor?
Are you going to keep nagging me until we run out of power, boss?
Yes. It's Crispin's log. In order to preserve his privacy and my sanity, I've avoided reading it.
Well, read it now.
In order.
Fine.
It's Crispin. In order to. It's Crispin. In order.
Of glass and light.
I gotta find that radio. It's annoying.
Shared with all robots.
Ah, found it.
Here is haven for all and strength in numbers. Come, join us in Metropole. Geocoordinate 894.
I
Hey,
found
four.
some goons. It reads: pound pastrami, canned kraut, 6 bagels.
Join us.
Bring home
And
for Emma.
together, let us begin
Huh?
a new Primordia.
It's Crispin's to-do list. Funny how it never gets any shorter.
That's your
Fury
fault,
Wanders,
boss,
come,
not mine.
Join us in
It's
Metropole.
our fault.
City of
It's pretty
glass
great how you
and
can
light.
plug this radio in anywhere, huh,
Our
boss?
energy is
Too bad
shared
there's
with
nothing
all
on it.
robots. Weary wanderers, come, join us in Metropole. City of glass and light.
Sounds pretty good.
Our energy is here in strength in numbers.
No thanks. We're just gonna.
I bet I can find a better use for this plug.
But now we can't listen to the sweet voice of Metropole.
I guess that makes 2 birds.
Nice. That was annoying, anyways. Okay.
An
What's this?
ancient liquid crystal display.
An ancient one. Everything else is uranium-based now. That's a joke.
There's the design. I'll put the keynotes into my data pouch.
How does it
It
even
looks
work?
like a snake.
The crystal pulses when it absorbs energy. The cable carries the pulse to the computer. The computer decodes the information and displays it on the monitor.
Boss, where are we going to find a working computer?
The Unique is full of them.
Oh, right.
We could also probably
The
just
energy
build
sensor.
one.
The energy sensor requires a sodium iodide crystal connected to a cable, which in turn needs to be connected to a CPU and a monitor.
Alright, I guess we can do that. What's this?
The original designs for Crispin.
Hey, there are arms here! An awesome set of tractor treads!
I went with a maglev unit instead, and I never could find good arms.
We should have just used
The
crap
original
arms.
design. It's
Oh, I already read that. Okay, so we'll...
That is where our power core should be shedding its light silently.
There's nothing I can do with it until I have some kind of power source.
Well, I don't hear the generator, so it's not all bad.
A computer terminal.
Computer, we need that.
The only way I can use this is by plugging something in.
Really? Yeah, it doesn't work. Okay. What's over here? We're just gonna explore the ship for now and see what we got. Ooh, a rag.
An old rag.
Everyone needs an oily rag. Oh, seriously?
Wow, first the power core and now a rag. This is not your day.
I should have got Crispin to do it.
It's an excellent tail. It's just detached. I don't think that would be why.
It'd be perfect. Crispin.
How do you lose a crystal, boss? If I had one, I'd attach it to my head.
That's why I put it somewhere you wouldn't find it.
You can't hide something shiny forever.
That's right, we should get Crispin to go find it. I'll keep him busy for all day. Okay, so now... Ooh, no,
Just
go
some
back.
reminders I left to myself.
Oh, perfect. I want to look at
Just a
papers.
reminder.
Oh, he's just gonna say that. Okay. Now, if I were a guy who's gonna hide stuff in a robot, I'd put it in the bedroom.
I still don't see why I don't get a look.
We already
I
talked
still
about
don't see. I still don't.
that. Okay, maybe not.
That piece of sheet metal.
What if I destroy the sheet metal?
There's no reason to cut that, or burn it, or weld it.
Maybe if I use it on Crispin?
Ha! Not after what happened last time I gave it to him.
I saw like shiny here.
Aha! Here's the crystal.
You didn't
Right
really
under
hide
our
it.
Noses. That is, if we had noses.
It's not really hidden. Alright. What else do we got? We got a little more time. Is there any other papers or anything else we can look at for lols? Nope. Okay. Wish I had automatic doors.
Yet another reason that besotting robots should be reduced to scrap.
Let's look at the hall. Look, the hole in the hall.
I don't think that would be wise.
Want to look at it?
An interlock.
Oop. Why even look at the hatch? Actually, now I think about it, I think we actually need to stay inside for a minute. Because we need a computer, so we have...
A sodium iodide crystal. It pulses when exposed to energy. A Quentin Questron LCD monitor.
Use it on the putty
Are
wire.
you really trying to build us an energy sensor from a bunch of garbage?
Crispin, I built you from a bunch of garbage.
From spare parts, boss. Spare parts.
Yes, whatever makes you sleep at night.
That's never going to work.
What is this again?
It's a universal interface plug.
Forgot where I got that.
Well, just goes to show. Garbage in, greatness out.
And I guess we should use it on the monitor.
I need to plug them into a computer.
Okay, computer first, then garbage. Alright. Go to computer. Let's make ourselves a divining rod. Okay, so I guess now we use the monitor.
A universal socket.
Alright, I think I should write these numbers down. Number time. So, 894 is one I heard over the radio. 4, and then I got 671. 212 159 652 is probably completely worthless. 817 608.
The only way I can use this is... Now we just need to check out these coordinates.
Ah, they're
But didn't you
coordinates.
just tell me we don't have enough power to go walking all over the dunes?
No, I said we couldn't walk to Metropole. Anyway, most of these are close by.
But what if it's picking up, oh, I don't know, a radioactive rust monster?
A what?
Or a giant cannibal robot?
There's no such thing.
Or an unexploded bomb?
I highly doubt that.
Or a giant lightning storm?
Okay, you're right. We need to know what's out there before we take off. It's just a matter of figuring out how.
Why is nothing easy?
I can think of one reason.
Because you're in a video game. I already know how to do this. It's obviously we use the telescope. Well, let's see what Crispin has to say. Where are you going, Crispin?
I salute the flag of Horatio's clumsiness.
I assume that means you want... Okay, Crispin.
That's crazy talk.
Alright, guess not. Alright, we need to find that rag.
Boss, is it okay if I sleep in the cradle until we have a new power core?
No.
Because it's a cradle. That's funny. Let's see if we can find that rag real quick, and then I'll pause and do another episode. Rag? Oh, rag. Where are you? There it is. Woohoo! Rag.
Hopefully, finding the power core will be just as easy.
I doubt it.
Oh, I doubt it too. But, that's it for this first part. I'm hoping you enjoy, Primordia. I'm nertom. We're gonna help Horatio and Crispin find their power core. But until then, everyone, I hope to see you all there.